Oh boy, what did I do? The MTV house tour.
Welcome to Cribs, NYC, Manhattan style. This is how I keep my house. I always have a genius cheesecake just on top.
18 little baby cheesecakes, my favorite. We're in Monterey, and there's one in Paris and 2 in New York. Kayla's about to try her first macaroni.
Macaroni
Noobs. And my mom and I got one sea salt, caramel, and what did you get, Mom?
Coffee.
Coffee. And we got 3 shots of espresso coming. And then we're heading to Chanel's and then Central Park. So this place has crazy shakes. These have brownies. Hey, what is this? So nice. I'm being just a little bit dramatic. But I wanted to introduce this video to you. This is all about getting back on track after falling off the wagon, which is something that I did hardcore after celebrating my 30th birthday in New York City. I had friends and family that flew in and drove in from all over the country. It was bound to happen. We had planned for a lot of treats. Central Park. Let's just say I indulged so hard. Yes, I am a nutrition and fitness coach, and yes, I still struggle just like any of you. I thought I would use this time, this hard time for me, to show you some different tips that you can do to get back on track. And there's a lot of things that you'll probably read online, but what it comes down to is just accepting the fact that you overindulge. And now, what are you going to do? What positive actions are you going to take to just get back on the wagon? And you can do it. You just have to be consistent, and you have to make a choice. Well, I wrote a full entire blog article that's connected to my website about this very topic. So if you want to know more about the detailed information, make sure you log on to leggday.com, and I'll put it right up here on the screen. And all you have to do is subscribe to my email list. And once you subscribe, you'll get this blog about these fitness tips. But just to break it down for you, the first tip is super easy, and it's just accepting the fact that you already overindulged. Now it's time to move on, and it's time to make positive actions. So really, it's just getting rid of that guilt and being like, okay, you know what? It's time to do something positive to help myself feel better inside and out. So get rid of the guilt and take positive actions to move on. The next tip is just to drink a lot of water. I have been drinking about 1 gallon to 1.5 gallons, just rehydrating my body, and that's also going to help flush out some of those toxins that you ingested, whether it was drinking or eating lots of food. Hashtag no regrets. Another tip is to sweat. You could do that by doing some cardio at the gym. Just got done with my cardio session. You should be sweating. You can see it. You can see I'm a little red. It should look like this. It should not look that pretty after cardio. And this is a good way to just sweat out some of the toxins that you're still holding on to from whenever you indulged a little too hard. I'm definitely feeling it. Like, I can tell when I temporarily gain weight. I gain it in my face, my arms, and then my core has always been like my weakest area to improve. Another tip is maybe just avoid looking in the mirror for the first couple of days. Just stay on track, start to feel good inside and out, and then worry about, visually what you look like. You just may be discouraged. I also avoid weighing myself for a few days until I get back on track, till I'm feeling good, and then I'll take that challenge. But it's all about just being patient, giving yourself time to recover, and just making those healthy action choices to jump right back on that fitness train. I forgot to mention, when I do cardio, I always wear a hoodie because it causes me to sweat more because it's just holding in all that body heat, and it's just a good way to give yourself an extra little sweat session. You could also take an Epsom salt bath, which the heat from the bath is going to most likely cause you to sweat, and then that salt is going to help your body. It's going to help reduce inflammation and swelling, and it's just very therapeutic. It makes you feel a lot better. You could also go into a sauna if you have access to one, just to sweat. There's no magic trick there. It's just going to help you sweat some of those toxins right out. The last tips are just to food prep. Make sure you have food readily available for you in your fridge so that when you're hungry, you have something to just grab and reheat up, or just grab and eat, grab and go, whatever the case may be for you. As long as it's prepared and ready, you're set and you're golden. Do your grocery shopping online the following week. That way you can avoid all of those temptations at the grocery store. And I filmed my grocery haul for you, so this is where I'm going to insert that clip, right? Something that has really helped me get back on track to my eating plan is to order food online. And you can do this through different services that cater to your location. I know Walmart in some places in the country allows you to go online and order things, and then you can just go to the store and pick it up. And then there's other delivery services like on the East Coast, Fresh Direct. I know that this works in New Jersey and New York, but there's services all over. Just do like a quick Google search to see food delivery services. The reason why I recommend this on occasion is it prevents you from buying all those unnecessary things at the grocery store or all those things that are not on your list. I know for me, myself, sometimes I fall into the temptations when I see that new flavor of Oreos or that new odd flavor of Lay's chips, those things that you're like, oh, I'm just gonna buy it and I'll only have a little at a time and I'll hide it in the cupboard. Yeah, that may work sometimes, but I know for myself, when I get into that situation where I'm hungry and nothing's going to stop me from eating those foods, it's just dangerous for me because one Oreo can turn into 2, can turn into 4. Pretty soon you ate the whole sleeve. So if you order online, it prevents you from buying those unnecessary food items and you can stay on track. Now, I love going to the grocery store too, so I just do this in certain situations, like after indulging for 5 days for my 30th birthday. I just wanted to keep it simple, order my food. That way I had no excuses and I didn't fall into any temptations. So I'm just gonna unbox this and show you exactly what I got to stay on track. Keeping it simple, focusing on some greens, some protein, and some healthy carbs. Of course, broccoli. This is one of my favorite vegetables. And the reason why is because it's pretty low carb for the serving. So in 1 cup, 4 carbs. And I just love broccoli. Now, I focus on fresh or frozen. So I ordered the frozen because we do have some fresh. Already, this is one of the other favorite types of broccoli that we like to just cut the florets off the stalks, and it's just really good. It's a good healthy snack. Alright, let's see what else we got here. All of this chicken breast, and it's gonna be really hard for me to pull it all out, but it's just a huge bag of protein. I'm gonna freeze some of it and then cook some of it right away. Alright, so all of these foods I handpicked online by just like searching and seeing what deals they have. And yeah, this is what I decided to get. Rice cauliflower is my ultimate favorite. This is a great rice alternative, and it's just absolutely delicious, and it's high volume, so you can have a lot of it. And you can rice your cauliflower on your own. I've done it before in a blender, but I just feel like it's easier to just buy it riced. And I love to make my own cauliflower fried rice by just cooking this on a pan on the stove top, adding 1 whole egg and some mixed vegetables, maybe some onion. It's just absolutely delicious. Also got Aya Brown steak. So this is a leaner steak option, and I'll eat this on its own, or I'll also put some in my eggs in the morning, and it's really, really good. These are the yams, or also sweet potatoes, a great carb source. These are slower digesting, but seriously, they're so good. I normally have them post-workout or, an hour or so before my workout so that I can use the energy from the carbs to get through my training. My favorite way is to slice them into like medallions and then bake them on about 350 for 40 minutes, just until they're like really soft and they're just so good. Avocados, a great healthy fat. I normally have probably about a half of an avocado a day. So I'll put like a fourth on my eggs and then a fourth in a salad. I just love them. They're super good. Carrots, my favorite snack. I'm hungry. I just grabbed some carrots. I swear I was a rabbit in my former life. I just love them so much. They are higher carbs, vegetable-wise, but I just love them. I think they taste really, really good. All right, so this probably isn't the best option for you, but I like to use it. It makes my food taste better. It's I can't believe it's not butter spray, and I just put like a few sprays on my eggs, or sometimes just on my meal, just to give it a little bit more flavor. Cottage cheese, this is good, but this is mostly for my husband. He just really likes the taste, but this is going to be a balanced fat, carb, high protein source. So there's 5 grams of fat in a serving, which is half a cup, 5 grams of carbs, but 14 grams of protein. So he loves that. We got some more protein here, some lean ground turkey. This is 94% lean, 6% fat. This is good. We'll just like cook it in a pan on the stove, chop it all up, and put some in the eggs in the morning or on top of some spaghetti squash. It just really, really depends. Raspberries have been like my ultimate favorite fruit source. So I got 2 packs of these. I like to put raspberries in my oatmeal, different things like that. Lettuce, yes, because I love salads, and you just get a lot of it for the macros, and you get all the micronutrients from the good leafy greens. Asparagus, yes, yes, yes. Asparagus are so good. But yes, they do make your pee smell. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that, but they're just a great vegetable option. These 3 things are not the best, but hey, I like to say focus on 90% good and healthy, nutritious foods like I just showed you, but also you get some fun things in there. I love the Laughing Cow cheeses. They are so good. And, when you think about cheese, you think of higher fat. And these are actually pretty good because they're just a little wedge. But they do have quite a bit of ingredients in it, and that's what makes me so nervous sometimes. But regardless, I like to put a wedge on my cheese sometimes, or like on top of my chicken, or on like a rice cake. And this is per wedge, 1.5 grams of fat, 1 carb, and 2 grams of protein. This has become one of my favorite desserts. It's low calorie, but there are some artificial sweeteners in here. So just putting that out there. You can have this type of stuff in moderation. So anyway, so I got the low calorie, sugar-free Jell-O, and this is the raspberry. And then one of my favorite things is to spray some Ready Whip on top of it and then just eat it. It's like a very good sweet dessert. In moderation, but I like it. And that is the quick grocery haul to get back on track after indulging on high fat, sugary, and salty foods. If you jump right back onto your plan and you just be patient and stay consistent, you will feel better. You just have to give it a few days. I hope this grocery haul helped you guys. Let me know if you order online. It's super easy. I ordered it yesterday and it was delivered within a time slot that they gave me from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. today. Super simple. Now I just have to put this stuff away and I will have food ready for, whenever I'm hungry. I'll probably prep a lot of my stuff throughout the day today, and it will take, probably an hour or two, but it's worth it because once your meals are in the fridge and they're prepared, or if you decide to prepare your protein source, your carb source, and then have your vegetables ready, then you can just grab and go when you're hungry and you don't have to worry about settling for something quick and easy that's, highly processed or, going through the drive-through. Everything's just ready and fresh for you. Again, if you want me to break down all of these fitness tips, all you have to do is log on to my website, leggday.com, and subscribe to my email list, and you'll get that right in your inbox. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and the next video is going to show some exciting things that I got in the mail and that I'm testing out myself. One of them is from the Fit Box, and it's just a box filled with all sorts of neat CrossFit tools, which I like. And then also another has to do with essential oils. And then the last thing, oh my goodness, how could I forget? Pork rinds. Yes, pork rinds. There are some flavored pork rinds that were sent to my business P.O. box, and the company is actually from Yukon, Oklahoma. And let's just say that my husband and I wanted to try out one flavor, and they were so good that we ended up testing all flavors. So I'm going to show you that coming up next. I love the crunch.